Well, hello, and welcome to my first launch. You might not know what a launch is, but a launch is when you have a book that you want people to see and hopefully buy. And that book is Forever Full Moon. This book was written, as you can see there, by the subtitle 24/7 Caregiving for a Loved One with Dementia. 3 years ago, this August, we moved in with my mom to care for her. It was the hardest time of our lives, and that might sound exaggerated, but part of it was not being prepared for what we were going to face. Dementia does not run in my family, and so I wasn't prepared for that. I had always told mom I would care for her, but it was a difficult challenge. We were also changing in our ministry. We could not live with mom and care for her and have the ministry at our church. And so, in all that time, August 21st of 2020 was when all this transition was happening. And the Lord put together a book. I kept a journal of what we were facing and what God did in my heart and how He pulled me through that time. And that's what is in this book. Uh, we started to see signs of um, forgetfulness with mom, just things around the house that were not put away, that were always tidy. It was a little untidy. The real key was mom's decorations. Mom always decorated from January to December. She would go from Christmas to Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, and then out came the summer things and the patriotic things, and then the fall flowers, and that that wasn't happening. I remember a little snowman that had just gotten overlooked and was there well into the summer. And so, anyway, Tom had already been caring for a lot of her finances, and we were taking care of a lot of things, but it was time for full time care. Caring for a loved one 24/7 is a whole different ball game than just stopping in and caring for them once in a while. It's a great it's a great challenge, and it's not for everyone. Not everyone can do it. I often tell Tom, had he not had his office in the basement, we basically built some rooms in the basement, a bathroom, a bedroom, a living room, and an office for him. I don't know that I could have done it without his help and his being there. So this is what came out of it. I'm going to just read the back. I think that will be helpful. Dementia is a cruel disease that slowly steals away our loved ones. It can be devastating to those who stand by and watch. However, it is especially cruel for those who are living and caring for them 24/7, dealing with the heartbreaking decline daily. More than ever, many families are choosing to keep their loved ones with them as long as possible. However, there is much to be considered. This book shares entries from my journals as, sorry, it's written she and her husband Tom, so it's hard to read to you as we cared for mom, including the spiritual journey, candidly sharing some of the discouragements and failures that I felt along that way, and the strength and wisdom that only came through Jesus Christ. Could I also just read some of these titles of some of these chapters, if I can find them? Change. Warning before you say yes. Keep a journal. Accept it and prepare for it. I don't do well with bathroom issues. Triggers. Distrust. Big girl panties aren't enough. Don't get angry. Walk away. Prisoner in my own home. Wander risk. Laugh. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. 70 times 7. A day in the life of a caregiver. Holidays and no sense of time. I have become the enemy. There were so many things that we faced through that, but I just would like to also read the dedication to you, Mom. You taught me so much right to the very end. The greatest lesson of all was the path you led me on to know my Savior. Secondly, would be this: love never fails. So I'm thankful. I'm thankful for that opportunity. I I would do it all over again. And I'm hoping I wrote this to be a help. I've already had some friends that have gotten this and have said thank you. So if you're interested, it is going to be now available. It's actually already been available. You just didn't know it was out there. So I hope this can be a blessing to you. If you have any questions, as always, just contact me. It's a little frightening to me when you type in wandamcavoy.com. That takes you right to my website, Beyond Common Sense. But there and other places, you'll be able to find it. I hope it can be a blessing to you.